So I'm scrolling through Facebook and I seen this article that says you're probably killing your smartphone. You've been charging your smartphone wrong. Treat your smartphone's battery like you would treat yourself. Now, okay, it's clickbaity. It wants you to do this because devices are mysteries to people. Devices are just a bunch of gadgets that people use that they're maybe thinking, okay, this is really convenient to me, but I want to know how to take care of it better, but I don't want to dig into the details of how it works. And oh, look, Business Insider has an article that makes me want to click that says you're probably killing your smartphone. So I clicked it because I just wanted to know, am I killing my smartphone wrong? And I thought probably full of misinformation. And I wasn't disappointed by that. So this is published on July 16th, 2016, and it has, like 1 million shares as of today on July 26th. Anyways, to my point. So I read through the article, see it, don't keep it plugged in when it's fully charged. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Then they cite Battery University. So we click the links to Battery University. Now, Battery University has some very detailed technical information on lithium-ion batteries and how to take care of them and how to charge them. And it has a whole other link that causes lithium-ion to age. Seems real technical. For those who don't want to read all the details, they would be correct in what they said in the article. The problem is, it's not 2010. And the reason I say that is because this information was accurate 6 years ago. And if you haven't noticed, phones have changed a little bit in 6 years, which of course means the batteries have changed with it. Technology moves fast. There's lots of things getting updated. There's lots of things happening. So let's see the iPhone 6, for example, and I'm just going to go with the iPhone ones, but the same applies to the Android market. iPhone 6 2014, and we scroll down here to battery, and we see LiPo, not Li-ion. This is the lithium polymer batteries, which is new. So maybe it applies to the iPhone 5 people because, it's an older article, and maybe people still have a lot of iPhone 5s out there, which I think there are. LiPo on that one too. Let's go all the way back to iPhone 4. Well, this one appears to be non-removable LiPo. So since iPhone 4 was launched in 2010. So since 2010, we have been using lithium polymer batteries. And for each generation, it gets better. And the Battery University article has not been updated since 2010. It is not accounting for recent ones. So I guess this article, which is clickbaity and people share it and are full of misinformation that you shouldn't keep your phone charged, is wrong unless you're running a phone from 2010, which I don't think a lot of people do. This just drives me nuts in tech writing. I figured I'd rant about it for a second because I don't get it. Like, why not read the article? And the guy who wrote this, why not go through and read it and say, hey, look, this is a old piece of information, and you can dig around and find plenty of refuted facts on this and find out that you can charge it. Any modern phone, laptop, everything that's using these modern batteries also has a charging circuit and a limiting circuit. You can leave it plugged in all day. It won't damage it. Won't hurt it. The current formulation of batteries, design of charging circuits, and systems that they have in there, they've gotten much, much better over 6 years, just like the phones themselves have. They didn't build a new phone and ignore the charging circuit. They built an entirely better device from top to bottom, and every generation gets better. So these drive me nuts about these articles. I don't know what to do about them. They love if it has a clickbait title, I almost don't click on it unless it's something I want to rant about, because they usually have to clickbait you into doing this, and it just drives me crazy. I just wish the article's more accurate. So in short, leave your phone plugged in. Feel free. It'll not damage it, unless you have one of these really old phones like they're talking here. But probably by now you've wore the battery out and need to replace it anyways, or you've wore the phone out and it's just kind of obsolete because it's 6 years old. So feel free to leave your phone plugged in. Don't listen to this Business Insider article. I'm tweeted them. Hopefully they'll make a correction and say, oh, this only applies to old phones. I doubt it. They have 1 million shares. They're getting clicks, so I don't know that they'll change it or not. So that's it. Thank you for listening.